Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brad Hinton here. I'm out at 55 Daniel Drive in Golden Square, just talking about our weekly wrap again. So we've had a fairly hectic week, as you'd expect. This property in particular at 55 Daniel Drive, we listed it and it went online a couple of days ago. We've already had a number of people through it that couldn't make it to the open on Saturday, and it'll go to open tomorrow as we've discussed with our vendors, but we're expecting some pretty good action on it already, which is fantastic. Weekend activity last week was quite good, and that's resulted in some pretty good results during the week. So properties to contract this week: 123 Murphy Street, East Bendigo. It's a place just under $300,000, and we made a price reduction on that during the week. Done some back-end work, and it ended up selling not too long after the price reduction, which is fantastic. 43B Watson Avenue, Eaglehawk. It was only on for 2 weeks. Very neat and tidy townhouse with a very small yard. Went to an investor. It's got some good scope to depreciate. 2 Hanover Place in Strathfield, so that's a fantastic family home with a pool. We actually hit in the price range with that one between $740 and $760, so the vendors are really happy with that. 11 Parkview Boulevard, that was a property we listed last week. We had a lot of action on it over the weekend and sold it well within the range. So again, happy vendors, really good result for that property. And last but not least, 5/53 Raglan Street, White Hills. That's a place that's been on for about 3 or 4 weeks. We've got an offer again in the range, and the vendors are really happy there. We're currently negotiating on a couple of properties. We're not quite there yet, but 3 Jake and Court, Eaglehawk. We've got a fair bit of interest in that one. It will still be open tomorrow at this particular point. And 1/22 Green Street in Huntley. That's the last of our larger blocks out there from a small subdivision that's been listed. New listings. So here it is, 55 Daniel Drive. Fantastic little place. Come and have a look tomorrow, 11:30 to 12, or I think it is. And we've got 10 Trumbull Street, Eaglehawk, a new listing. That's a 3-bedroom place that I was standing at the front of last week. 2 bathrooms, really good shed space, and a great spot only over the hill down to the lake, Peter Cren's Leisure Centre, and a few other things. And the other property we've listed is 39 Sanctuary Boulevard, Maiden Gully. That's a substantial home, 3 good living spaces. It's got a 6x9 metre shed. It overlooks the beautiful surrounds down there on, I think it's called Myers Creek, but it's that creek surround on the other side of Sanctuary Boulevard. And that one is an absolute tip-top place in the early 600s. What else have we got coming soon? So look out, write these ones down if you are interested in real estate, because there's a couple of rippers this week. 12 Muir Street, Kangaroo Flat. A lovely large home with some good land space as well. That one's going to be in the higher 400s. 12 Windmill Street in Huntley. Again, another neat and tidy brick veneer out in Huntley, and that's been going off really well. We've got 54 Pegleg Road. That's an immaculately renovated 3-bedroom Victorian home with good fencing, manicured gardens, the whole works. We've got 37 Gill Avenue, Kalgoorlie. It's a good little family home in an affordable price bracket. And 25 Bay Street, Golden Square. It's on a large block. It's an older home built probably in the 60s. Got some really good scope to improve, but it is in great order as it is, and it's got good sized rooms. So we've got a lot of good stuff coming up next week again. Sales stats: 11 opens, 38 groups through. Standout open was Carey Court, where we had 8 through, and we're still working on that one at the moment. Property management stats: we've had 4 opens, 14 groups through, 4 applications and 1 property let. But can we say we have only got 4 properties left for lease at the moment? So again, our guys are screaming out for some new stock there because the rental market is very solid at the moment. Last but not least, we hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. There's a little bit going on this weekend on a few different levels, so enjoy whatever you're doing. Enjoy the last few months of, I don't know, what would we call it, sunny weather. Thanks again. Cheers.